Hi everyone, welcome back to American Crochet. Today we will be learning how to crochet the Classic V-Stitch, also known as the Classic Double Crochet V-Stitch. So today I have my crochet hook and I have some cotton yarn. Okay, so my cotton yarn that I have is, well, that may be really close in your face, but it's by Yarnized. They sent this, it was a sample piece. Let's see if I can't adjust things a little bit. But they sent me this little sample ball when they sent my box of goodies a while back. I'll leave the blog post and unboxing video in the description bar below in case you want to check it out. If you can see this, I already have a sample worked up for you to kind of get an idea of how it's going to look. And then I have already started our next one that we will kind of work on together today. There's a little bit of a difference between the two. So let's get started. First of all, let's talk about our hooks. So with this one, with the sample that I've already created, I used my E hook and my F hook. And the reason for two hooks, because I'm sure you're curious, and if you're new to the channel, I use two hooks for the simple reason being when chaining more than, let's just say, 5 or 6 stitches, well, I like to use my bigger hook. I like to use the bigger hook when I'm making my chain versus working with and chaining with the same hook that my pattern calls for. Okay, so I will chain with the bigger hook like I've said. So I chained with my F and then I worked back across with using my E hook, and everything going past that is used with the E hook. Okay, so now with the sample that I have started here, I used my, let's see, my US 7, which is a 4.5. Okay, I don't know how well you can see that. But I used the bigger hook there again to chain with, and then I will come back and use my G hook to crochet with. Okay, now again, let me reiterate the reason why I use the bigger hook when working my projects to chain. I use the bigger hook to chain with when working my projects over a stitch count of, let's just say, 8. Is it gives that, it makes the chain a little bit looser, so when I work back into it, it's not going to be so tight and it doesn't pull the bottom. Okay, so before we keep going, let me just show you my hook case, just in case y'all are wondering, because it's not the normal hooks I use, but it's a really cute bag. It has a zipper pocket to add whatever. I don't think I've put anything in mine yet. And then, oh, alright. So, and then I have another pocket here. Okay. Hold stitch markers or scissors or yarn needle, what have you in it. And then I'm going to fold it down so you can see here's where the hooks go. This is not an ad. I just happen to like their hooks, and I can even, pull that down and snap it into place. And I think it goes that way. I haven't really used it this way, so I'm not gonna tell you that that's for sure. But anyways, enough about the hooks. Set that back to the side. Okay, so the difference between our samples today. With this one, I have worked a foundation row. And in this one, I did not. I just worked straight into the chain. Okay? Now, the reason being, I'm showing you two different ways just so you have in your head two different methods to working this, and I will list all the notes in the description bar below. Okay, so let's get started. And again, here I just worked into the chain. I like the foundation row a lot better, unless I'm going to do something on the other end, and we'll get into that in a different video. Okay, so I've worked the first row for you already. Just make sure you can see. Okay. There are so many different ways to crochet your V-stitch. Having difficulties there. But this is the classic way, and it's one of my favorites. V-stitches in general are favorite stitch of mine. Okay. Okay. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so here's my chain 3, and that is going to count as the first double crochet. And you'll notice that in the notes once you pull up your stitch pattern, okay? So I'm going to work in that next stitch, and then I'm going to chain 1. Thanks for learning the Classic Double Crochet V-Stitch with me today.